Hey everybody, Sam Kavaris with the Nimnik Sports Update. Florida-Georgia was one for the ages, probably one of the best 2 or 3 Florida-Georgia games of all time. You got to go back into the 80s, certainly, for one of those Herschel Walker games, the first in '99. But this, as a football fan, was one of the best games you'll ever get to see. As a Florida fan, you're probably still snickering like, we really stole one on those guys. And if you're a Georgia fan, you're thinking, how the heck are we going to ever beat these guys now, 18 of the last 21 years? Well, that's pretty simple. Play better. Plain and simple. Georgia gave them every opportunity, and Florida was opportunistic and took advantage of it and did what they needed to do to win the game. Georgia was the better team. I spent the whole game at the game, 3 quarters in the press box, 1 quarter on the field. Georgia's a better team than Florida, but unable to kind of prove that on the field. And that's where the proof is in the final score. Bad coaching, I thought. Mark Richt even admitted that they don't have a script for overtime. And I think that when you have Blair Walsh as your kicker, you have got to know that you need points in overtime in order to go ahead and put pressure on the other team, particularly when their kicker is a guy who is their backup and really hasn't done the job. So, congratulations to the Gators, who still own their destiny in the SEC East. The big game that looms after the Vanderbilt game, obviously, is against South Carolina at home against the old ball coach. And to quote Paul Newman and Butch Cassidy in A Sundance Kid, when it comes to the Jaguars, who are those guys? I mean, I have no idea how to explain it. One week they're world beaters, the other week they look like they want the world to beat them. Thank goodness they have a week off to maybe figure themselves out. As I said on the air, maybe that bump on the head hit the reset button in Garrard's head, but he played probably as well as a quarterback can play, and it proved by the rating. The Jaguars have back-to-back home games against Houston and Cleveland. We'll see where they are after those 2 games in terms of the playoff and competitive picture. You can follow us on 1010XL.com from 10 to 11:30 every day, and obviously on the newscast here at news4jax.com. I'm Sam Kavaris, and that's the Nimnik Sports Update.